T1's approach to this game is going to be take over the enemy jungle here. And I think there'll be a reverse on Vici Gaming here too, I think. All right, we've got game number 3 here of Vici Gaming versus T1 in the lower bracket of the last chance qualifiers here. Winner moves on to the next round. Loser goes home. Their TI dreams are decided. They will no longer be able to have any chance to play at TI here. This game is extremely important for both teams here. All right, we've got T1 smoked up, going into the dire jungle early here, looking for first blood, planting a ward down. You know, Anna in the bottom lane. Guess we can do a quick introduction to the who's playing what here. Cuckoo is going to be playing the off lane, Undying here. Zephyr going to be playing on his Venomancer yet again, playing a lot of Venomancer this game in the position 4 role. Whitemon playing position 5 on his Shadow Shaman. Thompson will be mid on his Puck, and in the safe lane we do have Ana here playing the Faceless Void. On the other end of Vici Gaming, Erica will be taking up this Morphling, currently 5-0 on the 0 in this tournament. Yang, position 5, Tusk. And the mid lane, XM will be playing this Void Spirit going up against Thompson's Puck. And the off lane, Frisk and BAB will be playing on the Rubik plus Visage lane. So taking a quick look at the laning stage here. Cuckoo Undying, and Undying plus Venomancer lane. This is a very toxic lane, to say the least here. And if you're playing a Morphling here, I think this is one of the worst lane matchups possible for the Morphling, because you start low HP already, and he's just going to steal all of your attributes, and he's going to bring you down to a point where you just die in like a couple hits. You'll see through the decay span. To make things worse, you got a Venomancer in your lane too, who is also going to be harassing you and doing lots of damage. He's going to have a hard time getting CS. He's going to stay on high strength just so he doesn't die immediately. And as a Morphling, that is definitely an issue. And then the mid lane here. Thompson against XM. XM up to 3-0 on the CS department already here. Hitting level 2 here. Oh, getting tons of damage on the Thompson here. And there's a bounty rune for some reason still from the pregame. Thompson will just pick it up. He'll walk backwards. And I think that will be that, as they will bring Thompson low. No bottle yet, but XM off to a great start in this laning stage here. In the top lane, Zephyr going to be trading with Yang just a little bit.
Top tower is under attack.
This looks like bad news for Yang here. He's in a bit of trouble. He will try the ice shards, and he will actually just miss the ice shards there and trap himself out. He was trying to push himself forward, and that will give Zephyr the first blood on his Venomancer. They get to deny. One more creep here. Misses the CS, as this laning stage is an absolute disaster for Vici Gaming's Morphling. The salvage point is going to be XM on his mid. Void Spirit doing good work against Thompson's Puck here. 23-3 to 16-0. Just going for an early treads, it looks like he has queued up. Thompson also going for the early treads. Cuckoo in the meanwhile, just getting all the mana regen items. They did nerf the decay, so it does cost a lot of mana to use the spell. So he's going to have to bring more and more mana to make sure he can keep spamming these decays out. And look at Erica, minus 12 strength here. If he morphs all the way down, we'll see how much base strength he has available here. Pretty sad for him. He's got 200 HP. Not much to work with, as he does actually get a lot of strength back. It just times out. Visage 18-3 against Anna's 18-1. So bot lane very, very close here. It's really, the mid lane is down just a little bit for T1. T1's safe lane is drawing with Vici Gaming's off lane, but the real problem here for Vici Gaming is going to go ahead and be this top lane, this Morphling. Oh boy, he's really struggling here against this Undying. Still sitting at 7 CS to the 22-12 of Cuckoo here. I haven't seen a lane get dumped this hard in a long time. This is bad. This is real bad. This is the last chance for Vici Gaming here. Game number 3. This is not where you want to be in your laning stage as a carry. Level 1 waveform doesn't take you very far here, and Cuckoo realizes that, drops the tombstone. Gonna chase Erica down here. He's almost at max strength here. He might not have any more strength. The more from Mino on the bot lane. Whitemon goes in, cancels the TP. Yang goes in, getting low HP. super low HP, and it looks like in the bot lane here, Whitemon gave his life. He gave his life to cancel that Rubik TP to the top lane. And at the end of the day, that's pretty good for Vici actually, because they just got a free kill they otherwise would not have got. And I think Rubik kind of wanted to stay bottom because this Visage would not have the lane anyway. So blessings in disguise. Blessings in disguise. Yang goes mid lane, refills the bottle of XM. 6-minute runes coming out. Frisk is coming. Zephyr, he's here as well. Oh, Whitemon's here. There's going to be 2 supports, 2 mids and mid lane. 6 heroes in the mid lane here. They're going to get a nice D-ward, but the coil's there from Thompson. Gets 2 heroes with it. Do they have the damage? The silence is there. XM getting low, but the raindrop's there, actually. And both supports are stuck on top of each other now as they get a double astral step here from XM. Both supports dying for T1. Absolute disaster in the mid lane here. And the visibility was taken by Thompson in that fight, so at least there will be no rune here going to XM, but he will get the bounty rune, just not the power rune. I think it'll be fair to flip over to the net worth now as Cuckoo. No surprise here, we took a look at this top lane. Number 1 in CS, 3.2k net worth at this point. And the poor Morphling here, sitting at 1,600 net worth. This top lane, absolute disaster here. Absolute disaster. Alright, on the top lane, Cuckoo's going deep here. They could drop the tombstone if they want to. It's a double decay onto Cuckoo. Ice shards are there. He pops the ulti. 1,800 HP here. That tower just tickled him. They're not going to kill him like that. Meanwhile, in the mid lane here, they're going to go for Thompson. Getting low. Coil is used. The Astral Step will not be... Oh, nice dodge by Thompson. The Aether Remnant was dodged here. They're going to go in with the Astral Step. Thompson, he's going to live. Baits out 2 heroes there, but more pressure applied to Thompson here in this lane as Thompson has recovered the net worth and is now ahead of the Void Spirit in net worth. Very impressive considering how many heroes have been here from Vici Gaming. Bot lane Ana going for the Midas build. Birds are online now. It'll make it a little difficult for Ana to like farm here against these birds, but perhaps BAB is going to go somewhere else and he's deciding. Maybe he wants to try and defend middle lane. But that will not be the case. Meanwhile, Yang on the top lane, Zephyr, has found Yang yet again here. And this will be Yang's 3rd death in this top lane here. Venomancer 2 and 2. Erica might try and chase down this Veno, but who's stronger here? Look, this guy's only got a Blades of Attack. He doesn't have boots. I think Zephyr could have probably just man-fought him there, but knowing that XM's coming, probably a wise choice he doesn't as he TP's out, wasting the time of Vici Gaming's mid laner. Very good there. Meanwhile, in the bot lane here, looks like Thompson is making a rotation. Yeah, Thompson TPing to the bot lane here. Gonna drop the silence. Drop the coil as well if he needs it. Still deciding it. It's available, but doesn't really need to use yet. So they will save the coil, but they will kill BAB on his Visage, helping Ana just get up a little more, and they'll also get both birds here. Very, very good. Pretty quiet here as Thompson is going to keep lurking on his safe lane. He finds the Visage and the Rubik here. But he does have the Lance of Pursuit. 200 mana. This item is like one of the best items of the patch, honestly. 200 mana is so much, and then this Lance of Pursuit passive, Hound, as they call it, is so nice. It helps you chase heroes down, does a little bit of more damage, slow. It's pretty great. So, big shout out to that item. So you'll get maybe Puck isn't the best hero for this, but it's pretty good. Meanwhile, they're gonna try and go in. Thompson, he actually picks up the Invis rune here, sells Whitemon out, as Whitemon will die to both supports as Vici has been on top of checking the runes here in this mid lane. Brought more heroes to get the rune. They didn't get the rune as Thompson does get the invisibility here. But Whitemon will pay with his life as Thompson sees the Morphling here. Does Mike go in for the kill as Yang smokes immediately, sees it's broken, drops the Sentry Ward down. Because he noticed immediately as his smoke was broken there that someone was there in Viz. And I think they knew he picked up that Invis rune. And meanwhile, Erica will realize that as well and will just get out of dodge here. Thompson still hunting. Nothing to find though. Meanwhile on the top lane, Cuckoo is here with his Undying as the Morphling can no longer lane against the Beast Cuckoo on his Undying here. And Whitemon just drops the ward. I'm not sure if that was necessary, but nonetheless, that will secure the tower. As BAB will try to get a return kill here, as Ana decides to just get out of bottom lane. They're just going to make the trade of towers, and that will be that. Nice little D ward there from Zephyr, taking out some vision there. T1's approach to this game is going to be take over the enemy jungle here. And I think there'll be a reverse on Vici Gaming here too. I think Vici Gaming is also going to look to control this whole area down here, farm it up. T1, they're going to secure this area, farm it up, and maybe at some point each team will try to contest, but that is only when they hit a power spike in their item timings. As XM, he's going to be farming up the dead lane here. They're kind of mirroring each other. It's just like Zephyr will take the dead lane EXP here too. XM will be doing the same. And the reason why they're doing this is they're trying to maximize, as Thompson will try to go in, but XM's playing just far enough where he's going to be able to bait out the coil, be next to his tower, so Frisk can TP in. If he does manage to move out here, he might be a little too much danger and he could die. So something to keep an eye out for when you're playing in the dead lane here. Don't go out too far because you can easily get killed. And meanwhile, Yang, they're going to be a little more aggressive here. Going to go for a bit of a D ward. They don't find the ward. They just get the sentry lane. Both supports going in, but Thompson is a little deep here. We talked about being a little too deep when you see enemy heroes all by himself, pushing his limits, and it looks like he will just go down as Frisk does steal the illusory orb. A little bit of mistake there from Thompson, overextending a little bit. And because of the puck dying there, that gives even more freedom to Erica to show in the bot lane, realizing he will not die if this puck is dead. So, bit of a costly mistake there from Thompson there. But looking at net worth, we still have Cuckoo. Cuckoo's #1 in the net worth chart. Going into the Echo Saber, looks like Shard is the next choice. Whitemon available here too. Trying to go on Yang, but Yang is phase boots available. He'll just walk away, scouting that there's 3 heroes from T1 in this mid lane already. Visage this game, very good. If you look at heroes like Rasta who have the Serpent wards, the birds kill them very quick. The Venomancer wards, the birds kill those very quick too. And also they kill pretty quick the Tombstone. This is part of the reason why they drafted the Visage this game. It's very good at clearing out all this, like... No, we'll just call him the street sweeper. Like, he's just keeping the streets clean, getting rid of the wards, getting rid of the tombstones. Doing the work that nobody wants to do here. Yang smokes up his team. Time Walk is available for Frisk. They have the Yules available. Ana, he used Time Walk in. It might be up again soon. Frisk goes in. Snowball's there. The punch. And that's it. That's all she wrote. That's all they needed to get that kill there. Meanwhile, on the top side here, they get the kill on the Void. But in the triangle here, they find Erica, Thompson, Whitemon here. Silence is there, and he just evaporates as he's sitting really low HP against the puck. Not a chance. All right, having a look at the mid lane. Zephyr, smoke breaks. They find BAB. Coil is used. The Gale hits. Even used the Venomancer ult there too. Ooh, Cuckoo will also drop the Tombstone. BAB. I don't think he has a chance. This Shaman's also here and drops the wards on the tower. They'll go into Zephyr. Yang, will get him? No. We've got a nice Shackles there, preventing the punch. The punch will be there anyway, but Zephyr was able to get enough HP from the urn that he will not die. So, T1 getting multiple kills here into a tower. Beautiful performance so far by T1. As Thompson and Cuckoo both leading in the net worth chart here. Ana doing well too. The Morph still struggling real hard, so things are looking good for T1 as of now. I will say though, this Morphling hero, in the late game, it doesn't matter what carry you play against, it seems like it has the edge, taking away the attack speed from the Faceless Void. We've seen it a couple times this tournament. This hero can get out of hand if you don't take care of him in the early game and continue to gank him. But it looks like Thompson realized that and he'll go for him. He goes for the silence. The tribute shift is there from Erica. Fast fingers. Saves his life. Meanwhile, Thompson, he used his orb. He has no orb. Silence is available. Getting low. The orb. A lot of damage from Frisk here. Maybe they're going to get the Morph, though. Morph is incredibly low. He's getting shifted there. Meanwhile, but Frisk, he gets the Fade Bolt off and kills Thompson just in the nick of time. And that means Whitemon is just done for at this point. He has no chance here as he has no team around him. And that's going to be a double kill for Frisk here. And somewhere else on the map here, let's go back a little bit. Cuckoo, at the same time as this going on, gets caught by XM and Yang and BAB here. Gets the kill there. But they're not done yet. Zephyr, the snowball is still there. A nice scale. But it looks like they have the remnant there and they will get... And just like that, 4 heroes go down for T1. as Vici clawed their way back into this game number 3 elimination match. Thompson on the bot lane. He has vision here, so he saw the Rubik down here. Sees the morph too. He doesn't have Manta. Goes directly in to Frisk here. Frisk goes in, gets the lift, gets the shackle too. He ends up canceling it, realizing he is all by himself here as Erica has pieced out. Meanwhile, in the mid lane here, the Venomancer has gone down actually, but Ana will try to get a rebuttal kill as he does find BAB with the Chronosphere. Ana will get a kill on BAB. Well done there, and they also forced out the Venomancer there with Yang. So 2 deaths there for Vici Gaming. 1 death for T1, so pretty good trade there. The big problem here appears to be this Void Spirit. Top of the net worth this game. Getting really close to this Agnum Scepter. When you're playing heroes like Puck, this Ags is your biggest nightmare. The Yules is online too. The game is going to get really hard for Thompson, I think, when this Agnum Scepter is completed, and it will be soon. So XM really just taking his team on his back here with his net worth and try to translate that into more kills on the map, which should be relatively easy for him. Like, Shaman, easy kill. Veno, easy kill. Puck, easy kill with the amount of farm this Void Spirit does have in this game. But we're going to see a smoke up before the Agnum Scepter. There's a ward. They see Ana farming. Ana jumps into them, making this easier for them. Punches there, and Ana just goes down. He sees the farm top. Good read by Vici Gaming there, getting the carry of T1.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
But T1. They see BAB in the middle lane. They realize everyone was top killing Ana. So now they're going to go in and they're going to try and kill the Visage here. They drop the Tombstone. They drop the wards. They drop everything. The coil is used as well. They'll get the birds too. They may have killed the Visage, but they used a lot. Tombstone, Undying Ult. What else did they use there? It was coil and Shadow Shaman wards. Very expensive kill there, but they do secure it. Meanwhile, this whole time, Erica is farming. Uh-oh, Cuckoo's farming. They see him under vision. They jump in. They drop the Tombstone. Erica turns into the Undying, drops Tombstone. And Cuckoo, he will go down. He was the most farmed hero on T1 going down here. This cannot happen too much. And they'll also find Zephyr. And Vici Gaming mounting, I wouldn't even say it's a comeback at this point. They're just ahead of this game. On the back of XM here, on his Void Spirit, now with the Agnum Scepter completed. Manta style, I believe, completed now too. This is huge. When you're playing versus the Puck, now he doesn't have to worry about the silence anymore. Time dilation also doesn't have to worry about it. So this Morphling, who had a terrible laning stage, has now caught up to Thompson's Puck and is relatively close, and I dare say in a couple, maybe a minute at most, he's going to catch up to Cuckoo and net worth as well. T1 are going to have to find an angle. I'd like to see them play up here, get some vision, and take over the enemy jungle. Maybe go into Roshan here. They do have Chronosphere available. Meanwhile, there is a smoke. Yang and crew again. Smoking up with a haste rune. Agnum Scepter, Yules on XM. He will kill anyone that he finds, unless there's a Chronosphere there. Meanwhile, they do go onto the Morphling here. Manta's available. He got the Tribute Shift off here. He's going to end up stunning Ana in the corner there. And there's the coil. Tons of damage going out here. Ana, he will get the Chronosphere off, but Thompson is already dead. They will kill the Rubik. Going in for Yang too. They'll get Yang as well. Rubik will buy back here. Ana going into Erica. So far, pretty good fight here for T1. They did use the Chronosphere. They got a buyback as well. Cuckoo goes in, tries to get more. Did he overextend here? Cuckoo may have overextended. Will he go down? He will go down. Cuckoo, with the overextension, will go down just a little bit, kind of evening this one out. Just slightly. Yang ends up smoking XM. It's only 2 heroes. XM's very powerful, though, with this Agnum Scepter. They do find Ana. But all of T1 is here. Will they be able to get this kill? They go in. Whitebond gets the Hex off immediately. And it looks like XM will just get out right away as they get the coil off. Okay, they got the coil. Stolen coil there by Frisk, actually. And XM will be able to get out. This Frisk Rubik, man. He's been getting so many clutch steals. There's actually so many good spells for him in this game. Everything Puck has. All of Venomancer's spells basically have a purpose. Shaman spells are the big breadwinner if you can get either of these disables. So good. Maybe at some point a Chronosphere or Time Dilation. what a good Rubik game. If he can stay alive and get spells off, this Vici game Rubik looks incredibly potent. Meanwhile, after that kill, they will go straight into the Roche Pit. Chronosphere is not available. They're feeling strong. Erica, now with the Manta style online. Wraith Pact online too. Visage is quite farmed. And we're starting to see a shift in the net worth here as the cores of Vici Gaming are now making a comeback into this net worth chart here. And it's now only Ana sitting within the top 4 net worth for the Radiant, as Cuckoo and his Undying has completely fell off after his dominant performance in the laning stage. Has not been able to capitalize into anything past a good lane. Unfortunately, has had quite a few deaths now to his name, and Undying's just not a hero that really keeps up and scales into late game if you're not continuously getting the good fights. And all fights, for the most part, have been all Vici. Thompson, going for the Kaya, has a Blink Dagger. He has no response to either the Yule's play or the Aghanim's play of XM. So, very vulnerable on this puck. Really just playing off of his, like, I'm gonna say just skill, right? Like, confidence, so that he won't get caught in positioning. I guess positioning is the best word. He's playing off his positioning here. But he can easily get caught by this Rubik, who has a coil right now, and all of Void Spirit spells are incredibly dangerous. Meanwhile, Vici Gaming, they're playing a bit risky here. They got 2 in the bot lane, 2 in the top lane, as T1 is trying to unify and get in a lane together, but then meanwhile, XM finds the Venomancer, baits out Cuckoo, and gets out, realizing that they are at a number disadvantage here.
That should help.
Very risky play by XM there. That puck wasn't there to coil him, because if he got coiled there, could have been dead. It would have been risky for sure. Meanwhile, as Erica pushed in the bot lane, he does have Aegis going into Aghanim Scepter. This Aghanim Scepter, just to recap what it does, he's probably going to mainly use it on the Faceless Void, because not only does it act as a buff, it's a huge debuff. It steals 20% of all stats. So 20% of Faceless Void's agility will just be taken over, strength and intelligence also stolen, but the big thing will be 70 attack speed removed from Faceless Void and given to Morph. And when you're playing Void and you're losing 70 attack speed on top of 20% of your agility, you're really gonna feel it. It's a big debuff, and it's a huge buff for Morph, and that's kind of why we're seeing Morph picked so much in the last chance qualifiers here, because I think personally that this is completely busted and not really fair. Alright, going for a little bit of mid push here. Erica with the Aegis. Grouping up with the Wraith Pact. There's a pipe available too. Ana, he's not really playing the best pushing hero ever. So like, I don't think he wants to hit the building. They do have Serpent Wards on cooldown as well, so they're gonna have to deal with this push from T1 at some point, but they're gonna wait for as long as possible, as Thompson does go back and is gonna try and delay it. Meanwhile, as they cut the wave top, they cut the wave mid, but they do realize that it looks like Vici Gaming do not want to slow down, as they are on the high ground now, as this tower is beginning to melt. Cliff is on cooldown here. It looks like the tier 3 will just go down here. This is an Aegis Morphling with the Aghanim Scepter. T1 has brought back most of their heroes at this point. We do drop the Tombstone. And that's the cue to get out of there now, as Yang and XM were actually on the hunt during that. They're kind of like doing a bluff play. Be interesting to see Vici Gaming try. They could go again with no Tombstone. They really don't have to. They can use this first Aegis to farm. I think I'd rather prefer that than them just trying to force the high ground now that T1's stuck here. Right? They're just stuck here. They don't want to be here. So you could technically just go out and farm everything and get a net worth lead here. They are 6k gold ahead. It's 26 minutes into the game. I don't know if I approve of the choice of them still staying here. But it looks like they feel like they have a timing with the pipe and the Wraith Pact and the Aegis where they can just end the game. I guess they do have a stolen Tombstone. That could work, but they decide against it. And they just decide to go back and just, you know, 30 seconds left on Aegis. Just farm it up a little bit. There's no rush here. You probably just don't need to end the game right now. GD on XM. They want to jump zone in this mid lane here. They have a ward scouting it, and they're going to find Zephyr. They go, get the jump on top of him, and it looks like he will just go down. Yang XM plus DAB here. Gonna connect. That's the Rubik Tombstone as Thompson goes in. Thompson, he has no way of getting rid of that silence as Frisk just grabs him, pulls him into XM, gets silenced by the Agnum Scepter of XM, and Thompson is dead for 45 seconds now. And the barracks will go down
Radiant's bottom
for
barracks
T1.
has fallen.
9k advantage here. This game is looking very difficult now for T1, as they did not pick a lineup that scales particularly well. Anna will do his best. Mjolnir completed to get the tier 3 top, make a trade here. They've already lost their bottom barracks here. They're going to start losing their mid. The glyph is available here. Anna going for a bit of a barracks trade. Can they do it? He gets a little bit scared off, as I don't think they are showing right now on the Rubik or the Void Spirit. So Anna will go back knowing that they have no barracks top. It looks like they're going to flip the map here as the Morphling goes to the top lane. They're going to try and smoke out of their base here and make something happen. Realizing this game is slipping out of their grasp here. So Thompson goes in on the Visage here. Now Cuckoo drops a tombstone and the Visage will instantly get rid of it. But Anna gets jumped, doesn't press his BKB, immediately blown up before he can jump in. I think he wanted to get the Chronosphere off there. Whitemon will go down as well. They will get the Visage. X in him a little bit of trouble. Got coiled. He does have the Euls available, but the silence is there. Cuckoo will go down. Thompson also in a little bit of trouble here. Gets the phase shift off. And they will silence him, and he will go down as well. It's a 10k advantage now for Vici Gaming here. Unfortunately, Anna just hit his timing. They really needed a big Chronosphere from him in this game. But Vici Gaming, they found him. Frisk with the lift. Lifts Anna straight into a Walrus Punch, into Morphling just nuking Anna down. Doesn't get a single spell off that fight. And that's all she wrote for that one. Vici Gaming really on point this game, as Frisk's Rubik and XM are just delivering this game. Really just shutting down this Anna Faceless Void. Thompson, a little greedy with the build here too, I gotta say. Like, not even going for the Euls, but I'm not sure if there is an item that he could get to save him from the damage that is coming out. One of the reasons why the Void Spirit is highly contested against the Puck, if you do have a good game, it's like a double-edged sword. The Puck can kill the Void Spirit, but when the Void Spirit's this farmed, it's mainly just going to be the Puck dying every single time here. So what can T1 possibly do to this Morphling? I feel like it's real tough. It's really, really tough. Because he's eventually going to get a shard, but for now, his reaction times are fast, doesn't need it. If he gets chronoed with shard, he can still attribute shift, which makes him a very difficult target to kill. Venomancer damage is very slow. Puck's damage is also slow. Cuckoo's damage is pretty much irrelevant at this point, whereas I don't think he does that much damage right now anymore in the game to this Morphling. Definitely not during Chrono. So they definitely have to get a good Chrono here. Anna's here. Alright, they have found BAB. Anna has pressed the BKB now. He's going to right-click. They're going to break through the Gravekeeper Cloak. They will. They will get BAB. But at the same time, Thompson has gone down. XM and Frisk have killed him. Anna in the backline. He still has Chrono available. But BKB is no longer there. And Anna will go down as well. The Visage is serving as bait here. And they will kill Anna yet again. They found Erica in the back line, but where is the damage? The Void was just preoccupied the whole time by the Visage there. And they were unable to get any damage onto this. Not only I think their key targets are going to be the Void Spirit here and the Morphling, but Chrono was not cast in this fight. And unfortunately, all they killed was the Visage, who ended up buying back. Not really a high priority target.
Has been killed.
Starting to feel like T1 a little desperate to find these fights here, fighting in situations where Vici's already ready and not giving them the targets they want. Forcing them to do like these very, I wouldn't say they're sloppy initiations, just forced initiations. Because like, Anna used his whole BKB just to kill this Visage. Not a target he really wants or needs to kill in the fight. And then as a result, because of all the control of the Rubik, all the control of the Void Spirit, and even the Tusk, during that BKB, if he doesn't get a good Chronosphere, he's just going to get locked down and die. So we're not seeing a Chronosphere from Anna for some time now. Now it looks like Vici Gaming, T1. 11k gold advantage, and now, what's even worse here, Chrono is up, but now they have an Aegis on the Morphling to make things even worse. It's going to be very difficult here to kill this Morph. He already feels unkillable, to be honest with you. But with an Aegis, good luck killing him twice here. as they're smoked up. They kind of wanted to defend the Roche here, but it looks like they could not. Cuckoo has picked up a Blink Dagger now, going to Overwhelming Blink on his Undying here. Item updates here. Shadow Amulet on Whitemon. He just wants to stay in the back, get spells after spell off. The Venomancer has the latent toxicity if you do purchase with any spell. I think Yule's is the only one that actually allows you to pull purchase. It will stun you. Thompson going for Octarine Core. Not really going for any of those like dispel items on Thompson here. Just going for... He's just trying to win the game. I'd say this is playing to win here. He's really just trying to get the items to carry the game, and he's relying on his positioning to outplay his opponent with his item selections here. And Ana, looking for the Lincoln Sphere now. It'll help a little bit. You won't be Yuled, but there are ways of breaking it. You can break it easily with Fade Bolt, you can break it with Spell Steal. Not gonna make him invulnerable by any means, but this could just be a lead into like having double Chronosphere, because you don't have the mana to cast it twice without either a Lincoln's or a Scotty. Choosing the Lincolns over the Scotty this particular game. Not sure it makes a big difference either way if you can't even get to the item as Vici Gaming are knocking on their door here. As Morphling Scotty is complete. Morphling is absolutely huge now. What can you do here? If you are on T1 to defend your base, down 14,000 gold, 35 minutes in the game here. Ana's still gonna just split push here. And it looks like they're trying to kill him here. Ana reads it, they do the scan, they find him. Oh, okay, they showed. That means on top lane they need to get out here. T1 might look for a go. Might look for initiation here with the Faceless Void. He's in their base. They need to get out of the base. They need to make something happen here, but they don't want to take a 5-on-5. And that's why Ana was pushing down here. Just getting the farm they can. Fighting into this Aegis at this deficit feels near impossible, as Vici will just sit under their vision. They got 2 wards here. The reason why they're sitting under vision here is to make sure if Ana does show again, that's how they've been winning these fights. They had Vision of the Void, so they're able to chain stun him before he can get spells off. Zephyr. Little greedy here in the trees as the birds are looking, and it looks like Zephyr will get out here. Lincoln's is complete. This item is like not going to be like a game changer for them. Very unlikely. Maybe there is a situation where the Void Spirit goes on him and the Lincoln saves him, but in the team fights, there's going to be some soul assumptions, or going to be like some Rubik's Spell Seal, Fade Bolt, canceling it every single time, and the Fade Bolt cast range on this guy is absolutely massive. As Vici Gaming decided to go in here, and the Tombstone is dropped, but Tombstone was stolen by Frisk here. And they will, there's 2 Tombstones down now, because the Undying, or sorry, the Morph is turned into Undying, and the Rubik stole Tombstone, so they have 2 Tombstones down for the squad here of the Dire. And that's gonna lead them straight into mid. Cuckoo blinks in, uses Decay, and instantly gets deleted by Erica here. The buyback from Cuckoo. Maybe feeling a little bit of nerves here, as this is their last chance to qualify for the TI-11 International Group Stage. And Cuckoo, he's back in. He's getting low. He pops the BKB, but Erica is just man-fighting him. Cuckoo, this will be a dieback if he dies here. All right, he's not dead yet, but the Scotty is there. They will get him. Mino on the back lane. Ana is there. He gets a Chronosphere off finally, but the Aeon Disc is popped from the Void Spirit here. He will not go down. Ana will go down. All they got was the Rubik so far here. But they have saved their barracks for now, but there's no buybacks here. Thompson will go down as well. This kind of feels like the beginning of the end here. I don't know if there's any more gas in the tank here for T1, as Thompson is desperately trying to defend the base here with his team. But with Cuckoo being dead, and with Ana being dead, no Chronosphere, no BKBs, surely this is another set of barracks, as Erica still has the Aegis of the Mortal holding on to it. Latent toxicity used on Erica. Don't think he cares too much about this, as it will just expire on him. And that is now Mega Creeps. And the patience here from the Chinese squad. I say that. Aegis is expiring. We'll full heal him, but it looks like we're going to have a fake back smoke gank. As XM and Fate... Oh, Frisk, sorry, going in. They do manage to get Thompson. And it looks like Thompson will go down here. 90 seconds. Buyback from both supports, but what can you do with that? Butterfly now online here for the Morphling. Alright, Ana almost alive here with Cuckoo. But they're just going to call it, realizing it is hopeless. And that'll be it for T1. Ana and Thompson made their move to Southeast Asia to try and make it happen again. 2-time TI winners. Hoping the magic was still there. Going to get eliminated in the lower bracket of the last chance qualifiers against Vici Gaming. And that is all we'll see from them. A little bit sad. I would love to see them into the group stage. I feel like Thompson had a phenomenal performance for the most part in the last chance qualifiers. This was maybe one of his worst games I saw from him. But unfortunately, I do feel like, you know, Ana did not have the best tournament ever. He had some good games, a little limited by his hero pool. I feel like Cuckoo as well really just tried to cheese this tournament, playing a lot of NP, playing a lot of Undying, not really playing very useful heroes, just really trying to win his lane, and it just didn't click for T1 in the end. They're out, they're gone. We'll see what their future is. We'll see if Ana, we'll see if Thompson continue to play in the Southeast Asian region, or if they find a new avenue, a new approach to the game, and see what they do. But time will only tell. Thanks for watching, guys, and will be some more videos of TI group stages, maybe playoffs too, as we continue on throughout TI 11.